It's Foxy. He's here. He's still as tired as he was last Monday. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Obviously, working too hard, getting prizes on the website for you guys to win. So there's 3 prizes this evening to be won. We've got the weekly prize. We've got another pair of tyres. And we've got those absolutely amazing 5 dev pedals. So yeah, as I can see, they've all finished. Well, actually, the tyres have got 15 seconds left to go. So we'll head over. We'll see who's won the tyres, because that's going to be an automatic back-end draw. We'll then have a look and see who's won the pedals, because that's also a back-end draw. And then we'll play some fun and games with random number generator, and we'll get this week's weekly winner. How's that sound? Great. Fantastic. Right, we've got Tyler Saunders. He's watching on YouTube. How you doing, Tyler? We've got Ryan. How you doing? Good evening to you, my friend. So then, as I said, we're going to head over. Let's go to the Webby pagey. There's the Webby pagey. And as we can see, they've all finished. So let's go up to competitions, closed competitions. And there we go. We've got the pedals, 5 dev pedals. Let's do the tyres first. Who's won this week's regular tyres? Well, it's not me. Sorry. Better luck, Snap. George Hamilton. Bloody hell, George. George. Hamilton with ticket number 3142. That's not bad. How many tickets did we sell? We sold 2,600. That's a 2 grant. 2,693. Well done. Okay. Well done to George. George won himself another pair of tyres. That's absolutely amazing. Right, yeah. Who we got else coming in? Let's get back out of this one. Let's go up to close competitions. We then got the 5 dev pedals to jump on. Again, obviously, sorry, better luck, not me this time. Happy days. Let's have a look. He might be in the chat. We got Brian in the chat. How you doing, Brian? We've got David. We've got Craig. Pleased to see you survived the lurgy. I'm still really tired. We've got Jack. How you doing, Jack? We've got Torbin. We've got Tyler. Good. I entered the weekly bike and the Insta360 pack. Yeah, all right. So you bought a ticket to see if you could win the bike on the weekly. Yeah, cool, man. We got Stuart Benson. We got Lindsay. We got Josh. We got Andrew McAvoy. Oi, oi. Alrighty, then. Let's have a look. Douglas Ray has won those pedals. Well done, Douglas. He has won a few times now, Douglas Ray, because I recognise the surname. 128 on that. How many tickets did we sell? We only sold 120. That's crazy. George Hamilton. George Hamilton, you just missed out, dude. Well done. You just won this week's weekly tyres, mate. I'm getting good at this. Oh, right, yeah, you can see that. And then we got Adam Claire Campbell. Well done. Evening, Adam. How you doing? Righto, Douglas Ray won the pedals. So you can see all the rest. And you know how it works. So I'm not going to bore you for that this evening. Righto, let's go. We need to do this. Competitions waiting to be drawn. Waiting to be drawn. Thank you. There we go. This week's DBC Weekly. Happy days. Let's get in there. Rightio. We've got Sean. How you doing, buddy? We've got Nathan. How you doing? Ben Dow. Nope. Richard. Hey. Evening. How you doing? So, reduced tickets in the weekly. Yeah. And we've sold 2,655 this week. That's pretty cool. It's a few more than last week. So, yeah, I thought I'd reduce the amount of tickets in the weekly, see if that would entice you guys. Obviously, you know how it all works. Obviously, one person wins the prize. Yeah, there's one person. There's all these prizes to pick and play for. Okay, and you are playing for the prize you want to win. If you head at the top of the thing here, you can select these tabs at the top. You can go to miscellaneous, and it'll bring up the miscellaneous stuff. You've got the full wearer kit. You've got the bike there. You've got the ice bath. You've got the beer pump. You've got the cafe. You've got the sauna. You got the Enduro 500 package that's the point, that hasn't turned up yet. That was ordered 2 weeks ago. Where's that from? Right, yeah, the Enduro MT 500 package, yeah, that was one. John T. McRobbie won that a couple of weeks back. And I've just noticed that hasn't turned up. Yeah. Anyway, right, what else have we got? You know, there's loads of tech. all the watches in there. Got the new Apple Watch 2, which will obviously be the free if you want. If that was one, you got the new exposure light set as well. The Insta360 Ace Pro Toe. You know, it's all in there, guys. Yeah, and then you click on all, and there it is. It's all in there. It's fantastic, right? So who we got watching? We got Dale watching. How you doing? Josh Roddick, I'll take back-to-back wins, please. Yeah, he won some tyres last week, so you never know. You might win. Just Giles Paul, set of wheels my way, please. Yeah, you got the wheels there. You got the zip wheels, haven't you? What's the other one? And then you got the. We used to run a competition for a wheel set called the DBC wheel set, so it's in there for everyone to play for. And JKG, beginner's luck. You never know, mate. You never know. Let's scroll down. Let's see if we can find people who have entered in this week, and I'll have a couple of shout outs. We've got Nick there, we've got White Knight San, we've got Emma Crowley, we've got John Richard Wisner, Mark Campbell, Reynolds, Alyssa Corn, Sam Wheeler Phillips, Ollie Squares, Ian T24470, Mark Circum, Darren Keane, Sutton Allen, Craig Henderson, Mark Vincent, Ming the Merciless, Richie RO2000, Mark Succumb, Andrew Dack, Darren Boswell, Max Canning, Emma Crowley. Emma was in the chat. I saw her. Emma was in the chat. Was she in the chat? I'm pretty sure I saw her in the chat. Or was it someone else? It was someone else. Anyway, who else have we got? We've got PJ, we've got Henley, we've got David Herbert, Robert Craig. You know how it works. You can scroll down through and have a look. And yeah, pretty cool. Rightio then, 2,665 tickets. This is number random generator. There's 3,600 tickets in this week's weekly. So if you guys want to give me some random numbers over 3,600, that would be pretty cool. I'm going to go off with the new one. Just boob. Just a boob, just the one boob today. Let's get ourselves a random number. Dan Brown, how you doing, buddy? Evening Foxy from Robbie Craig, how you doing? So, anyone else want to give some random numbers, please, people? David Shepherd, 95746, 95746. Cheers, David. Let's get a random number off of David's suggestion. Thank you. We got Brian Dunbar. He wants 60513. 60513. There's a random number off Brian Dunbar's suggestion. Thank you. Craig wants 7881. So another random number selection off of Craig's suggestion there. Boom, we've got Sean Sarginson. He wants 864. 86459. Thank you very much. Get a random number off of that one. Boom. Josh Roddick wants to go back-to-back wins. He won the tyres last week, so let's see if we can make Josh's evening. He wants 6973. Well done. Happy days. Let's get ourselves a random winner. Not a random winner. We're on a random number off of that one. Happy days. Nathan Stewart wants a big number. We've got 947. 9494734. Happy days. So let's get a big number off of that one. Fantastic. And that's it then, guys. We will let's see about getting ourselves a winner. Let's reset this. Rightio, one ticket there, 3,600 here. Rightio then, thank you everyone for your suggestions this evening. Let's get ourselves a weekly winner. This is weekly winner number 74. That's mental, isn't it? Absolutely crazy that we're doing this that many times now. And yeah, week in, week out, someone wins a prize. I can reel them all off. Last week we had an Evoc bag. The week before that we had Endura, wheels. Tim Johnson won something. I didn't jot it down. We had the MTV Garmin. We've had the Hopes. We've had the Zebs. We've had some Mavin brakes. We've had Eagle 90. Reading them all up. Listen to me. Eagle 90. Hope brakes. Exposure lights. Hope brakes, because there was a few times that the brakes were won. Wheels. I think Mark Ward there, week 59, I think he had brakes as well. And then the week before that, we had Chris Fancy. He won some Lewis brakes. So, Lucy Begg, you haven't missed anything. I am about to get ourselves a random number off of this. We've been getting some big numbers, and let's go. Rightio. Good luck, everybody. Fingers crossed. Let's go. 3312. 3312. 3312. Who's it going to be? Has it been sold? Boom! Adam Shaw. Well done, Adam. Adam Shaw. With ticket number 3312. Well done. What do you want about? Yeah, we've all bought around. It's your turn. Fantastic. Anyway, right. So Adam has won this week's weekly. There you go. That's his random number. And we've got 3312 there. Fantastic. Rightio then. Let's now get ourselves another. We need 5 more random numbers now. So let's get ourselves, some winners. Right. Win their order back. Well, we got 2995. 2995. Has it been sold? Robbie Craig. Well done. 2995. Craig, he's just won his order back. Fantastic. Let's get ourselves another random number. 2044. No tickets found. Let's get another number. 2. Wowzers. Wowzers, wowzers, wowzers. I haven't seen a number. Nick 74. Well done. Ticket number 2. Nick 74. Well done, Nick. Who else have we got? We need a couple more. Generate another number. Google. We got double. What was that? Sorry, that was 3354. 3355. 3354. Has it been sold? No tickets found. Oh my God. Let's get ourselves another one. 2385. 2385. No, what the? 2046. Rory Thatcher. 2046. Thatcher. Careful. Careful, Foxy. No political jokes. Thatcher, well done. Thatcher. We need another one. We need another one. 1281. 1281. What the? 13. What was that? 1372. 1372. James Garner. Well done, James. James Garner. With ticket number 1372. One more. Come on, Google. One more. 1582. Andrew Dack. Well done. Andrew Dack. Well done. With ticket number 1582. There you go, guys. That's our 5 runners up, which I've all said. Well, I've missed something. Why? What's this on about pints and glasses? Who said something about drinks? Someone said drinks in the chat then. I don't get what they've said. Have I won yet? Beginner's luck. Big set wheels, please. Random numbers. Evening all, did I miss anything? Not yet, Lucy. Sorry, but you didn't win. Nathan saying, let's go. Dan Brown. Yeah, we've all bought around. It's your turn. Whatever that is. Sean is saying to hi to Matthew. Lucy Begg, well done everyone. Maybe next week. You never know, mate. You never know. What was his name? It was Adam Shaw. I need to put that down at the top of my little thing here. Adam Shaw. Well done indeed. And yeah, there'll be another weekly winner next week. So, rightio, let's head over here. Live competitions. Ending next week is, yeah, didn't do too well at all, that. I'm very disappointed. It's going to be a very big lump sum of cash to those that have entered it. But yeah, it's not even sold 1,500 tickets, which is an absolute shame. So we've got another weekly. We've got a free set of pedals, all being drawn next week. Craig's obviously forgotten to put another pair of tyres in, but there is another pair of tyres the following week. And the following week, we've also got Ben Deacon's, his fat creation. So next week, we've got September's Dream Bike Draw. Yeah, the original Win Your Dream Bike. the original Win Your Dream bike, yeah. And all the bikes are in there. You know, you've got the Turbo Levo, you've got the All-Boy Wales, you name it, it's in here. Road bikes, gravel bikes, e-bikes, normal bikes, jump bikes, downhill rigs, you name it, it's in here. Okay, I tried to keep this list as fresh as I can. There's going to be another refresh coming soon because there is a few models in there that are no longer available because someone's gone bust. So, for example, that one in the middle there, I'm not too sure if we're going to get that anymore. It's a shame about YT, it really is. But yeah, so we'll have to take those bikes off of the list. But they're all in there: road bikes, gravel bikes, you name it. Loads of e-bikes, loads of normal bikes, and I think there's even a couple of motorbikes actually. A couple of motorbikes there for those people there. Look at those. That Stark 800RR on the end for £7 grand. That's actually that's a massive bargain actually. I think that's Anyway, rightio then. So that's it. You've got that going on next week, guys. Here I am. I'm here, still powering through, still knackered, absolutely done in. Hopefully, give me a couple more weeks and I'll be back on my normal form. And I've got Dovey this weekend, which I'm really, really looking forward to. And then I've got Stinky Dog and Stinny Dog on the Sunday. And then I'm also then going to Dovey again the following weekend. So, yes, got a busy 2 weeks riding. So, yeah, and I haven't had my van all month. It's been in the body shop being repaired because Volkswagen can't paint anything. So hopefully I'll have that back this Thursday. And then, yeah, happy days away on a few riding trips with some good friends. And, yeah, charge those batteries up, get some beer in me, get some riding in, and there we go. So then, Adam Shaw is this week's weekly winner. Well done to Adam Shaw. Douglas Ray won the 5 Dev pedals. Well done, Douglas. George Hamilton has won this week's regular tyre draw. And then, yeah, we've got Robbie Craig, Nick74, R. Thatcher, Jay Garner, and A. Dack have all won their order back as credit. So 5 runners up in this week's weekly competition. So you guys will all be credited whatever you've entered in this week's weekly. Yeah. If you spent a tenner, I'm going to give you back a tenner. If you spent £1.74, I'm going to give you back £1.74. So you can then spend it on next week's. You can enter on anything you ask. It's credit to spend on the website and you've won it back. So yeah, 5 more reasons to enter the weekly. So there we go. Rightio then, guys. I'm going to... Yeah. There was a time when I used to have a drink on a Monday night. I used to have a little whiskey or something like that, a bumbu, Jamaican run, or... Yeah, there used to be a few things, but now it's squash, which is really bad. Doesn't make you go to sleep as well, does it? So, Craig, yes, I'm not too sure if you forgot to put the tyres in for next week or you haven't entered this month's monthly. Which one is it? Nathan Stewart, you're smashing it, mate. Keep at it. Oh yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing good. Righto then, guys. There we go. Happy days, everybody. Cheers for watching. Cheers for tuning in. Cheers for entering this week's weekly. We've got the big one next week. Unfortunately, yes, the Van Combo X didn't do anywhere near. So that's actually going to be a very, it's a good chunk of money. It's going to be a good chunk of money. I think it's around 1,800 quid. So someone's going to win that next week. Then we've got September's Dream Bike as well. So yeah, a few big prizes to be won on Monday. So keep an eye out. I'll be doing regular posts throughout the week reminding you to enter. And then I'll be at Bike Park, W Bike Park Saturday and then until Steniog Sunday. So if you're out and you see me, if you see any of us in our Dream Bike jerseys, come over. We'll give you some banter, probably stick our fingers up your bum and then probably race you down. See if you can keep up with us. So, yes, Torbin, I am as well. I am gutted. But, yeah, supply and demand. Supply and demand. Yeah. There wasn't the demand. Never mind. That's it. Foxy out. Take it easy, people. See you next week.